Hi guys, it's Friday and it is the last day of my vacation, or it's supposed to be the last day of my vacation. So I'm just doing a little recap for you of how I spent my vacation. Now, I already did a video showing you that I went to the hairdresser on Monday to freshen up my hair, and this is how it looked afterwards. After I left the hairdresser, I went shopping for the boys to get their new uniforms. Now, Tuesday morning, I said, no, 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 my toe can't stay like this. They were outgrown, like the color looked like it tips. Do you guys remember from the long time when I told you that I did my nails? From that time, I haven't done them again. And that is one thing that I'm not ashamed of. Persons always tell me that I'm mean to myself and I need to spend more on myself, but I take things in strides, and on a normal always I say I'm not a hot girl, so I'm not ashamed that I don't spend on things like these. I make a lot of sacrifices and I know that one day they will pay off. So it's okay if I do my nails maybe once every 2 months or maybe once every 3 months, because people would say, it's a luxury. It's not a need. So I have more important things. It did really look bad though, and some may say, let me just sacrifice and get it done. It's $2,000 to get it done. So I said, let me just sacrifice and do it. Anyways, I decided to go with white. Persons have said that when you wear white, it means a certain thing, but for me, it don't mean nothing. I just like white nail polish, so I decided to do it. And this is me after it was done, and I was heading back home. Before I came back home, though, I stopped by the jewelry store to get a pair of earrings for Deja. Then I went by the pet store to get fish food. But by the time I came home, I realized the fish had died. This now is Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, 5 o'clock, I got up to go help mom pack because mom was flying out. Mom didn't pack anything at all. Mom was just waiting on me to get it done. So she got up actually though, and she did a little ironing for me. So I took up those clothes and hung them. And then I started packing for her. I had a few items that Deja outgrew that I wanted to send with her. So I put those in the suitcase as well. And she was carrying some bolas and stuff and whatever. But I basically packed everything for her, and I weighed the suitcase by letting Denver stand on the scale and weigh first, then him lifting up the suitcase and weighing. But unfortunately, it never worked out because she was still overpacked when she got there. This now is a Wednesday morning. No, yes, the same morning. So right after I packed for her, I had to go get ready, say my goodbyes because I had to go to Kingston and Denver was taking her to Mobay. So Denver washed the car and brought her. The function I had in Kingston was a DBJ function. That's Development Bank of Jamaica. So they served lunch. They served well, not. It was like a three-course meal. It was more like brunch. Yeah, it was a brunch, right? And this is my award that I got. I came third place. It's for basically how many DBJ facilities, in particular CEF, that might go over your head. But yeah, I got an award. So let's forget that part. Anyways, when I left there, I did a couple of visits, had a few meetings, and then I decided to pick up a couple of things at PriceSmart. I've already done the PriceSmart haul. I saw this bicycle that, oh my God, I would really love to get. I don't know if you remember that I just started learning to ride bicycle. Maybe I didn't tell you. I think I posted it on TikTok. But I'm learning to ride bicycle. I did my first lesson on Saturday gone. So I saw this bicycle and I was like, oh my God, if only I had the money, I would get it. So I sent the video to Denver showing it to him. But anyways, I packed up myself because I went alone. So I cashed everything and then I went to the car and I packed everything. And on the notice, I'm gonna pack the back of my car. Very demure, very cutesy. Anyways, I don't just throw the things in my car. Then this is mom. I had to ask Dava to send me a video of mom when she was picking her up from the airport in Canada. So mommy gone, leave me. Oh my, but this is my beautiful mom. She arrived safely in Canada, so she's okay. So after that, no, I got that video. Then I'm on my way home from PriceSmart. I stopped at the gas station and guys, I never used to spend this amount of money on gas when I was driving the Subaru. I was just watching it. I see it go to 11,000. I'm like, my God. Anyways, I got home very late. I think I maybe got home around after 8 or 9 o'clock. So this was nighttime by the time I got home. The kids and then they unpacked the trunk for me, put out everything for me so that I could do my video, which I already did. And then Thursday morning, no bright and early, I had to wake up to go to church because we had our Sunday school outing. And this we were to get to church for 7 o'clock. We probably got to church around 7:30. We had devotion and everything. There were 5 buses. And I'm blurring these videos because I don't want anybody to say I posted them. So and it's other people. So I will only show you the parts with my family in full. But this is us on our way to Montego Bay. Well, by this time we had gotten to Montego Bay, and we were heading to Harmony Beach Park. I think that's what it's called, or just Harmony Beach. I don't mind the place, but let me tell you what I don't like about the place. I hate how far you have to walk when you get there, like from you drive in to go to the areas where like you can picnic and so on. It's just too far. Like they need to have some little shuttles or something that carries you, because you have to walk like a mile with your bag and pan. And then the sun is so hot, so it's ridiculous. Anyways, they were having another event there. I think Mellow FM normally has their back to school fair on that same day. This is our second year going there, so I'm just showing you the place. They were packing up bounce about and just setting up, they were setting up for the fair. We waited until the other buses came in because, as I said, it was 5 bus loads of us. And then we all walked together to go to the areas where we were going to set up. They had tents and stuff set up, but the tents were really for the food and so on. As soon as we got there, the kids got changed and they ran off to the beach. The distance to the beach from where we were is just too far for me. Like, just thinking about walking in that sun all that way to the beach, it gives me a headache just thinking about it. So I just sat down and picnicked. While I was there, the food came. So the church usually prepares lunches for everybody and they send down the meals. So the boys, the young men, they helped to unload the food, and then they had the smaller ones line up for their food. So DJ and Deja joined this line and they went for the food. They had rice and peas, they had fried chicken, vegetable, and so on. So the kids went and they collected. This is what the line looked like, because it's a whole heap of children. In total, maybe around 120 of us went on the trip, I would say, because it was 5 buses and we had about 28 persons on my bus. So you can do the math, but me know say at least 100 of us, right? I don't know how many persons were on the other bus. So I fed Deja her lunch, then I had my lunch, and then I decided to finally go take the long walk down to the beach. The boys had already gone back to the beach. It was just me and Deja left at the picnic area. So I brought her down to the beach, and I'm telling you guys, when I said the sun on Moby hot different from everywhere else, I think, because trust me, this was not no normal heat. But it was a beautiful day out. I don't know what happened to they had this big thing in the water one time with like a slide and everything. I didn't see that this time around. I don't know if maybe they had any accidents or incidences, so they removed it. But it seems to be a very popular beach because it was packed. And I don't know if it was just because of the event that was happening there, but it was very packed. And it has a lot of little places you can buy food. It has clean restrooms and people who man the restrooms and so on. The issue I have was with the showering. They just have some outdoor pipes for you to wash off. They don't have anywhere for you to actually take a good shower, because the pipes are literally in front of everybody, so you can't like strip down and take off your clothes and wash out sand out of your crevices and your corners and everything. So I have a problem with that. I wish there was some more privacy. Anyways, I decided that I was not going to go into the rush, because last year I had to wait so long to get a changing room. So I decided to take the kids out of the water before everybody else was ready. But I had a struggle doing that because, so when children get in the water, well, at least when my children get in the water, they don't want to come out. So DJ never want to come out. Deja didn't want to come out. And Nate didn't want to come out either. But this is the four of us, my party, when we coming back out of the water. So I decided to go find Deja's toys and stuff because a couple of things were missing because we had bought like her buckets, her shovels, and so on. So some other children were playing with them and so on. So we collected what we needed to collect, and then we went back to our picnic area, right? We packed up everything, and then it was time. We just brought with us what we needed to our change of clothes and our towels and so on. Well, this is the little pipe I was telling you about, and then you have to go line up to get to the changing room. Deja and I got changed. The boys changed before us because their side wasn't as full, and they went back. So Deja and I went back, and then I unpacked everything so that we could just pack up again. By this time, everybody was hungry. Everybody was thirsty after coming out the water. So I gave them some snacks. But the trip itself, the church normally provides snacks for us around this time. So it was snack time. Deja took this biscuit and she was trying to pull it because she feels that she's so independent. But then she gave it to me because she couldn't pull it. She got a bag juice as well. And this is her enjoying her bag juice. So the kids got bag juice and a snack. DJ took a donut and his bag juice. Nate also took a donut and his bag juice. They had some options. I had some food left over from my lunch, and Deja had some left over from her lunch. So I had put both together, and she had some of that afterwards because she didn't like the biscuit. Afterwards, she went off to play. She and DJ, they had a wonderful time running up and down. Nate went to spend some time with his friend. Nate actually run up and down more than the two of them. So sometime on a day I go on like Nate big, tell us about 2 or 3 times I have to call Nate and say, Nate, do you have to run? Like, do you have to run? But anyways, this is us after we had packed up and changed off and eaten what we got to eat and everything. Oh, I didn't tell you that I took bulla and cheese for my snack. Nate said he didn't know that they had bulla and cheese, so I gave him some of mine. Then we went back on our buses. This was maybe around 6 o'clock, or yeah, thereabout, about 6 o'clock. As soon as we got on the bus, Deja started lying down in my lap. She had a busy day, as you can imagine, so she fell asleep right away. The boys stayed on their devices for a while though. Then DJ eventually fell asleep, and but it was night by the time we got back to the church. I think maybe around 7:30 thereabout. I'm not sure. But we got back to the church. We came off the bus. We made sure we had everything because we had the igloo, we had our bags, we had the lunch kit. And Denver had dropped us off in the morning, so he came back to pick us up. So we went back to the car. As soon as we got in the car, DJ said he couldn't wait to go home and have his dinner. I'm like, say what? After all the food you ate? But anyways, it is now Friday morning, as I said. I am washing all the wet clothes that I brought back because last night I was just too tired. By the time we had dinner, I just needed to get to bed. So I just showered and went straight to bed. And today the plan is to wash because tomorrow I have a sports day. Normally I would wash on Saturdays, but I'm just going to get all the washing done today because tomorrow bright and early I have to go to a sports day in Kingston. And I want to start on the ironing for back to school, so wish me luck because I have crest to sew on, I have ironing to do, I have so much to do, and Monday I return to work. So guys, that is it for this vlog. I truly hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.